Hi, my name's Chris Madsen. I've chosen not to write a script, nor have finances involved in a big, huge movie production. And the reason is a couple reasons. One is to demonstrate that it is from the heart that we truly shift the planet and ourselves. And secondly, that it's not about resources that we don't have, it's about the resources that we do have to make a difference on the planet. Everything that is required for your life is already here. It's already now. Use what you have. Within the universe, there's a power. There is, a scientist could call it using the natural laws, the matrix, the unified field, whatever you want to call it. A religious person may call it God. A spiritual person, universal mind, the Tao, divinity, the master artist, whatever. However we want to define it, there is one truth, is that there is a force that wants us to thrive, that is bringing things into healing. I cut myself, the scratch heals. There's mechanisms. Even the earth itself, as it goes out of sync because of our man's things with it, it tries to come back into a stasis in environments that are thriving. I want a planet that our children, when they're born, that are brought up not in this old school ways of doing business. I want our children, the next generations to come, to be on a planet that is being sustained, that the food supplies are organic and grown in fashions that are sustainable, and that bring about the maximum nutrition and health, and that also create a beautiful environment, forests, oceans that are not being polluted, healthcare systems that are dealing with root causes, and then from there with perfect solutions, where people are the intelligence, the genius within the human consciousness is so incredible, our collective consciousness, that there are no problems, there are only solutions. Imagine a world where there's no war, and all of that money, these fundings, are brought into benefiting all of mankind, where we don't need locks on doors, where the heart of people since their birth is taught that the greatest amongst us, the ones that are revered and honored, are not because of some movie star status or something, but because of the purity and the incredible servanthood of their hearts. The Gandhis, the Martin Luther Kings, the Mother Teresa's, etc., etc. So a person is honored through that, rather than their financial status or whatever, you know. Imagine these things. Imagine a world so beautiful that our energy supplies are not based on oil, but on renewable resources, on free energy sources. They're available. Imagine a world where it's not country against country, but it's country for country, a sustainability, and where we are all truly under the understanding that we are one human race, diversified into many incredibly beautiful and equally valuable cultures. Imagine a world where abundance is flowing, effortless lives, Not lazy lives, but effortless lives. Lives where our creativity, right from childhood on, is expressed and encouraged. And wherever that is taking the person through the school systems, it's being encouraged. Imagine the genius inventions and the beautiful world that is creating. I imagine that is being now. And I know that it starts within my heart. And within my heart, thus every moment, I know that to live this life, first off, within my own being, I have to be that. I have to, and this is what that is. Being in present in every moment. Every breath I breathe, it's this moment. I'm not thinking about tomorrow or anything. It's this moment. Be here now. And then in this present moment of being this, allowing love, that true definition of that agape, compassion would be another word for it. There really is no definable word for what I'm talking about, but that true blessing, that sacredness, that like if I see a child, I'm inwardly I'm sending them that beautiful knowing that this is a beautiful world now for them. And when I see people, I see the light within them. There's a word called namaste. I see the light or whatever within you, and it's that, like, I see the potentials within people also. Within every one of us, there's a Gandhi and all of these avatar types. I also know that it starts within our heart. It starts with this vision, and it starts with a willing heart. And you see, I don't have to teach anything. We don't have to go, to some big place in India or something. You already know it. And that's the biggest thing. Just like right now, I don't have to wait till I get a movie contract to make this big documentary. Here it is tonight. I don't have to prepare a big script. In that very same sense, in each of our lives, we have already what is required for us to perfectly be the solution. And there's an entire universe, unlimited universe of power in potential form that's just waiting for you to show up and say yes. And as you do, every moment, this life is yours. It starts right now, right here. And this life that's yours is one of the vibrant abundance of energy, of yes, living in solutions, being empowered, inspired, passionate. Every breath is just a yes, waking up in the middle of the night, even just going, thank you for this moment. And having projects that are touching in beautiful ways the planet, and bringing in the resources that are required, because the universe wants you to be sustained and abundant in this fullness as much as it wants it for the entire planet. It doesn't mean that there's this big greed thing of, oh, I need the latest car or anything. No, what that means is in alignment, my requirements are 100% fully given me as required. I can eat good organic food all the time. I've got the shelter that's right for me, etc., etc., etc. I don't need to have this big warehouse stored up for retirement or anything, because I know that tomorrow will take care of itself, just as this very moment has. I encourage each one of us to awaken to this vision, and to live in it, and to move and have your being in it. If there's any way I can encourage you, you can contact me, Chris at chrismadsen.com. There's no big group you have to join or anything. Actually, in a way, there is. I call it the tribe. It's every person that is moving in the same vision. And the people that are moving in the same vision, we're not against anyone or anything. It's that we are for a beautiful planet that's being sustained in perfect ways, that the highest good of all, that every environment is thriving and in its maximum potential. And that includes us, the whole human race, or whatever you want to call it, right down to the smallest microbes. And this planet is incredibly amazing. And it's saying yes to us. So let's say yes back. And let's vote with every one of our thoughts this new planet into being. Let's vote with our dollars that whatever we purchase, that it's for this. It could be something as simple as, am I going to buy a product that I know was, made with basically slave labor, et cetera, et cetera, or something that a grandmother knitted or something, or garlic that came from a farm a kilometer away from here versus something that has been shot with pesticides. Just all of these different things. Am I going to support a school system or whatever? So just you get to vote, in other words, every day with everything you say, with what you buy, and your thoughts. Your thoughts are the main thing, though. Your heart attitude and your thoughts. And with that, just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone that's part of the solution. And I encourage you to spread this video. I'd love this video to go viral. Not because of, of anything from a personal standpoint, but because the message is so critical right now. And the biggest part of the message is simply this: do what you can with what you have. Don't wait with what you don't have, thinking that someday you might. And be the change that you wish to see in the world. Change the way you look at things. Things you look at change. And the most important thing is, it's already here. Just say yes. I say yes.